Somalia receives debt relief and rejoins the worldwide economy. Global financial institutions, the International Monetary Fund and World Bank have approved the reduction of Somalia's debt from $5.2 billion to $557 million over 3 years, due to Somalia's efforts at economic reform and improvements in government and debt management. This decision will also allow Somalia to reintegrate into the international financial system after 30 years, giving the country access to resources that could bring millions of people out of poverty, improve social services, bolster the economy, and create sustainable employment for Somali citizens. Welcoming the new ruling, the European Union also announced that it would provide 43 million euros to help clear Somalia's debt. We laud your noble decision, International Monetary Fund and World Bank, and also thank the European Union and other governments that were involved. May the warm-hearted Somali people greet an ever happier and prosperous future in heaven's lasting grace.
Sweden supports human rights education in Cambodia. Sweden has pledged approximately $3.2 million towards a 3-year agreement with the global independent academic entity known as the Raoul Wallenberg Institute of Human Rights and Humanitarian Law. The funds will support education in areas of human rights, gender, and environment at Cambodia's academic institutions from 2020 to 2022. It is envisioned that this will encourage discussions and enhance collaborations among various parts of society, while preparing the next generation of well-informed leaders in the country. Our sincere appreciation, Sweden and Raoul Wallenberg Institute of Human Rights and Humanitarian Law. May the Providence abundantly bless your work in promoting the equality and dignity of human beings, as we strive to extend the same regard to all beings in the world.
Renewable energy reaches record. According to statistics released by the International Renewable Energy Agency, or IRENA, in 2019, renewables made up at least 70% of all new electricity generating capacity and are now the least expensive type of power in 2/3 of the world. Over 1/3 of all power globally is now derived from green energy, with the majority of it coming from wind and solar. Other forms have also been increasing as well, such as bioenergy, geothermal, hydropower, and more. In Europe and the United States, there were more fossil fuel plants decommissioned than built last year. Thank you, International Renewable Energy Agency, for highlighting the world's rapid shift to earth-friendlier systems. We pray that the world soon becomes fully powered by green energy plus the vegan diet as we enter a sustainable future of peace in celestial delight.
Wales, United Kingdom plans to ban single-use plastics. The Welsh government has proposed a prohibition on items such as plastic straws, cutlery, cotton buds, and polystyrene food and drinks containers to go into effect in the first half of 2021. A consultation process will soon take place to give Welsh citizens the opportunity to express their opinions on the suggested measures. The proposed ban will help the country achieve its goal of becoming a top recycling nation and sending zero waste to landfills by 2050. The Honourable Hannah Blythen, Wales Deputy Minister for Housing and Local Government, stated, "It is vital we don't throw away our future, which is why we believe taking this direct action will have a significant impact on changing people's behavior and make them think about their waste when on the go. Bravo, Welsh Government, for responsibly keeping your land and seas clean. May God always shine a light on such earth-protecting endeavors that ultimately benefit us all."
Cigarette packages in United States to contain updated health warnings. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has issued new rulings that require cigarette packaging to feature graphic messages about the lesser-known, harmful, and deadly effects of smoking. These include lung disease, cancer, diabetes, harm to children's health, reduced blood flow, blindness, and more. To go into effect in June 2021, the 11 new cigarette health warnings must occupy the top 50% of the front and back panels of packages. Cigarette ads, meanwhile, must dedicate at least 20% of the area at the top to the health message. The ruling was commended by health organizations such as the American Heart Association, the American Cancer Society, and the American Lung Association, whose joint statement said that the new warnings will promote greater public understanding of the many ways in which smoking harms the human body. Our applause U.S. Food and Drug Administration for doing the right thing to prevent real suffering and sorrow of families. May governments always spread the truth for a more vibrant society, blessed in divine radiance.
Australian researchers envision Vegan Protein Research Centre. Multiple universities and research groups in all states are seeking the government's support for the creation of a new pulse protein cooperative research centre to develop Australia's capacity to grow and process plant proteins. The idea for the center sprang from recognizing a nationwide need to meet the mainstream demand for legume ingredients such as in vegan meat and milk alternative products. The burgeoning plant protein market is potentially worth over $19 billion in the next decade, offering a huge opportunity for grain growers. The center, if approved, would have its own facility to commercialize its innovations. Thank you all researchers involved who are endeavoring to strengthen Australia's ability to supply vegan protein products. May scientists, farmers, and companies everywhere pave the way towards our awesome vegan future in God's joy.
Municipalities in Turkey, a shining World Leadership Award for Compassion laureate, feed homeless animals during the COVID-19 pandemic. Concerned about the stray dogs, cats, and birds who are no longer being fed as the virus keeps people at home, the Ministry of Interior of Turkey has instructed all local districts to bring food and water to animal shelters, parks, gardens, and other areas where animals are found. Disinfecting the shelters was also recommended. A number of municipalities and citizens have also been making concerted efforts to make sure homeless animals don't go hungry. For example, Mayor of the Beşiktaş municipality, the Honorable Reza Akpola, who personally joined feeding activities at the park, said, "In these difficult times, we cannot forget our friends who live on the streets." Mayor Akpola also stated that an emergency animal ambulance had been put into operation. Allah bless you, Ministry of Interior of Turkey and the municipalities and the citizens who are protecting our vulnerable co-inhabitants. May all be well nourished and safe at this time in heavenly protection.
Supreme Master Ching Hai gratefully present the Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion to the Ministry of Interior of Turkey, with all love, high esteem, and heartfelt gratitude for your benevolent decision to safeguard precious animals. May Turkey and all her caring people involved in this kind endeavor be blessed and shielded by heaven always in Allah's love and grace.